Hello everyone, I'm Custom, a competitive Splatoon 3 player and coach, and in this video I'm going to be bringing to you how to N-Zap 85. With this video I'm going to be sharing my builds and my thoughts around it, as well as my thought process out loud with a few series games. And without further ado, let's get going. With my build for N-Zap, I like to focus on two aspects when it comes to it, that being the special output as well as overall movement, just because Zap is one, a really good painter, and two, is a lightweight weapon, so it already moves quite fast, and your cooler actually drastically increases that as well. So that's why I like to run a fair bit of swim speed as well as some special charge, just again to really enhance those aspects of the weapon. I like to run bomb defense as well as a couple subs of quick super jump, again just as utility subs so I can disengage and hold my special a lot longer. And I run the two subs of special power up as well, again just to make cooler last longer just because of the recent buff. And with two subs it increases the duration of cooler from 17 seconds to 19 seconds, which is actually quite nice for teams who just want to stay up front for a longer period of time. And now I'll be showing you some builds from other players from Sendo.inc, which I'll leave as a link in the description below. Some other players like to run last ditch effort. That's more so for passive play, so they want to play for bomb spam. They also just want to play for paint output as well if things aren't in their favor. But otherwise, they're pretty similar to the build I have at the moment. And with that, let's get into a few games and let's get going. Alright, game one. Power control Umami. We'll see what we got. Actually a fairly aggro comp. Double range blaster, so we'll probably just play around paint. I just realized double range blaster, double splash shot. So we'll definitely play around paint and definitely pay attention to Zukas, because our team probably will not paint with a roller. And they will not paint with blasters. So I'm going to take the time to scope out what the other team wants to do. Since I have cooler, I can push up. They're not paying attention on me. Now they see me. Couldn't get that last guy, which is okay. But we do have our cooler. And we kind of stalled the push as well, because the team is actually able to take mid and win engagements. So we're being a skirmisher in that situation. So being a skirmisher is, again, I'm just kind of bringing the opponent's attention onto me, just so they don't focus on my teammates. And if they don't pay attention to me, then I'll probably get a good flank on them. And if they pay attention to me and not my teammates will probably get a pick on them and take mid. I'm going to take up front again. I think these Tetris want me to take tower. I think they just want to push a cooler for them so they can. They do Zuka. That's a good bubble as well. I'm going to bomb common defensive places and rush this range blaster. That trade is okay. I felt confident in that just because I did have cooler. So I'm able to just get back in right away. Again, don't want to risk anything too crazy. Just want to hold our ground in mid. See if we can punish a mistake. See if we're going to help with the inkjet. Hopefully the inkjet can finish it off. If not, it's okay. Hopefully the rest of our team can get it. No, that shot actually went back to tower. I saw him on the map with the silhouette just because he was fighting my rapid teammate. There was a jump. I didn't see the jump, funny enough. Again, as long as our teammate is able to trade back, we are all super fine and dandy. Super good. I'm not going to jump just because if I do jump, my team has no presence in mid and they can just immediately push back up. Is this range going to focus tower? Yes. So I get the pick on them. I'm going to cooler behind tower in case my team actually wants to back up into it. Don't want that at a bomb. This other guy top left, so I'm probably going to pressure it. And just, again, just maintain my ground. I don't have to force anything here. Like, as long as I keep the tower at their side of the map and force them to use specials early while not getting picks, like, that is perfectly fine, because I'm wasting their time and their resources. Probably in a play situation here, I'm probably going to jump out. That wasn't really favorable for me. that kind of gives up mid, so I'm not a big fan of jumping out. I'll cooler for my teammate, just because they do seem to be using a lot of specials and pushing up. I'm jumping back to my teammate so I can actually have a better angle. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, just so I didn't give up a lot of space. And now I'm in a better position to push up and do whatever. See, now I'm going to be kind of a skirmisher again. Probably not the perfect timing, because my team wasn't ready to do anything. But that did ultimately sell their push. And I had cooler as well, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Get the bomb on tower. See if I can get them to focus on me. I'll help my roller. Couldn't do too much about that. We do win the engagement. I'm not gonna rush the range blaster just because I do have cooler ready. And also they're using Zuka. Oh, that was a good play by the range blaster. I'll give props to them on that. They parried all my shots, which is really good. I wanted to punish them since they wanted to squid roll forward, and then being a blaster, I didn't respect their aim. So it's just honestly a really good play on their part, not too much of a misplay. I have cooler, and again we have numbers. Again, this range blaster is really getting the best of me here. I was not expecting them to be back that quickly. I could pay attention to the top of when they're respawning. Again, that's something to keep in mind for next time. We're gonna poke bombs because we don't have much of a sightline or a way to like pressure tower. And we do get 2 bomb picks. I'm going cooler. I know there's only 2 seconds left, but having cooler is a nice buffer to have. And we do win the game off that, which is really nice. I think our team played really well around the paint that we had, and we also helped our teammates both passively and actively with the paint we were able to put out, as well as finishing off engagements they weren't able to finish off themselves. And also our ability to hold mid was really strong as well until like the last like 45 seconds, but we were still able to hold. So again, not too big of a deal. And with that, we go 15-7, and I will see you in the next game. Alright, I guess we actually finally found another game, thank goodness. And it's going to be on Crab-Leg Tower. I'm not a fan of how the tower path works on this, mostly because of how it goes into a major choke point on the left-hand side of the map. But it is what it is, and beggars can't be choosers. My team wants to be pretty aggressive, so I can afford to play a bit more passively if I want to. Kind of poke out with bombs. And try not to die to bombs. I'm almost at my cooler, so I'm probably going to take the time to paint it, then push up. Go cooler just as a buffer for my team. And we can take up more space. Unfortunate for our Nautilus. But I'm going to watch the right as my teammates watch the left. This rapid has me weak, so I'm not really going to force it. I'm just going to try to hold my ground the best I can here. I don't expect anything to go well. We do get jumped on by the Dapples. I keep thinking the Rapid's the one with torpedoes, but it's actually the Dapples. So keep that in mind when we do see torpedoes come along. Probably a time to double team this Dapples. Get them out. And we can then double team the tower. And now we're almost at cooler again. It's only the Rapid. I'm thinking my team, they're just gonna sit there, so I'm not gonna really force anything. I'm gonna cooler it now, just in case they do want to push up. Which they seem like they kind of want to do. Like these Dapples. See if I can get a bit of attention on me. Which does happen, so my teammate actually covers for me. Yeah, not really wanting to force it too much. I could probably play a bit further up. There's that torpedo again. So I'm going to get up here before the Dapples do. Just kind of like hold the fort down. And also cooler for my team. And I also, since I have the cooler buff, again, using that accuracy. And also I broke the cooler with the tower, so I'm immediately charging a cooler again. I kind of want to do that so my teammates can grab it, so I can just charge another cooler right away. I'm going to back up again. Again, just kind of cooler for my teammates in case they want to back up, and so they can give up just a little bit of space. See the guy flanking, so I'm probably going to deal with it. Probably help out with the tower. If we can't get the knockout, it's okay. We do get the guy on tower. Those dapples are not useful to defending, and we win the game off that. So I'd say overall that was a bit of a sluggish start on my part, but ultimately, again, we helped our team keep the push going and maintain a presence in the middle of the map just so they didn't really have a chance to start a push of their own. And also the cooler as well. We broke the cooler in tower and our team was able to get it. And also having cooler placement slightly behind tower is a good thing to do, just because when things do get overwhelming, when your teammates do have to get off tower, they can back up into that cooler, have it as a buffer, and be more, I guess, confident in terms of wanting to take an engagement. But overall, good game. We go 7-1, and we get that quick knockout. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Alright, we are back, mixing out this time Clam Blitz on ship-shaped cargo, and we are still playing N-Zap, of course, obviously. And we have double coolers and a stamper, so we'll kind of be the main painter, but again, we'll still help our teammates when they are in engagement, and also keep track of what the other team's going to do. So stampers, probably gonna finish off. I also want to hold this top right, because the other team having control of that is really annoying. I see Zuka, so I'm probably gonna back up. Again, help my teammate probably get. I'm going cooler just because they seem really threatening. At the moment, they're using quite a lot of specials and pushing up. So I just want to use it as kind of like a buffer. As a way to deal with the squeezer, make them back up. Like, I didn't kill the squeezer right off the bat, but I made them back up far enough so my teammates could actually move up. So that squeezer wasn't a threat. Yeah, they're building for Zuka. Being flanked by a brush. Our teammate is able to deal with it. Again, we're going to get back up. We're all kind of focused on the left-hand side, so I'm going to see if I can get an opening on the right. Where's your cooler, my friend? I have no idea where the hell it is. Oh, there it is. I will help with this brush. Probably a bit early to cooler and a bit of an aggro spot, but that's okay. Probably going to be aggro as well. They don't see the flank. And we ultimately cause a pinch play. I'll help my teammate with the stamper, and they get wiped. So we do create a pinch play with our team, which is really good. Playing clams again, trying to just live at this point. 65 is not a bad push on this map. So again, I want to hold mid as long as possible, so I'm probably just going to try to take it easy, see if I can punish anyone wanting to get back into the middle of the map. They use a Zipcaster and a Zuka, so I'm just kind of, again, going to give them their space. They're using all their specials, so I'm going to give them their space and probably counter with a cooler. I see a squeezer on the right. I see my teammates here, so I'm probably going to cooler, just so they can grab it and push up. And it gives me the chance to push up with this cooler. I have a ball, which kind of lets them know where I am. So I'm not really going to push much further unless my teammates can support me. Not too much luck with it. There's a brush in mid. Again, just trying to hold their ground until there's an opening. And I'm playing more passive as well since I have a ball and they just know where I am at all times unless I throw it away. The Zipcaster might chase me, might chase my teammate, I don't know. So I'm just going to try to hold this top right as much as I can. Again, not playing super risky, but just trying to find ways to get my team in. I should have expected someone sharking there, but that's okay. And we do get a wipeout as well, which is really good, so I'm going to jump it. Gives me the chance. And all my team wants to push the bridge, so I will apply pressure elsewhere. Like getting rid of that stamper. See, now they have to deal with my suction bombs and just me shooting. Now they don't know who to focus on. That Zuka does get our teammates, and it does get me too. Huh. I honestly thought the Zuka was done, that was just my thought, but I guess not. Not the end of the world, just because we still have a lot of map control. And it is going to take them quite a long time. I'm going to cooler here just to be safe, because you don't know what this squeezer is going to do. It also it makes him respect me. So he has to give up the space for my cooler, because the engagement is not favorable. I see the Zuka, so I'm just going to respect it again. They're all in mid, so and we don't have map control. I shouldn't have poked. That would have been a time to poke a bomb, not necessarily poke myself. My teammates do follow up, which is really nice. I'm just kind of the bait for my team at this point. At this point, really. I'm not doing too much else. I'm just going to take my time to build another cooler, since I'm close to it. I'm not going to use it yet, just because my team is using specials, and now they're using specials, so now I may as well. Again, just helps us stay alive, so like none of those like quick counter pushes happen. I saw my teammate go down, so it probably means someone is over here. And there's a Zuka, and they don't have a bolt either, so they can't trigger overtime. So overall, I'd say that was an okay game. Definitely could have played a bit smarter at times. But we ultimately created pinch plays with our team, and honestly just helped them maintain mid as well as much as we could. And also stalled on defense even though we did have the power clam. It has to be that one person to have the power clam, so I guess I was that person at that time. We'd go 16-3 and have quite a bit of paint as well. And to a Zap player, I'd say that is pretty good. No new gear slot, which is whatever. But that is going to cut off all the games there. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and hope you actually enjoyed. If you have any other further recommendations on what weapons I should do next, leave them in the comments below, and I may do them next. And if you're interested in further coaching, as well as reaching out to me, I'll leave my Medify link in the description below. Besides that, I'll catch you all later.